Hi, my name is Michael Arnold, and if you've been struggling to conceive for any length of time, perhaps over a year, then it's quite likely you've been in a situation that many of my patients say to me. I've heard this a lot recently, that they'll be at a party or a wedding and they're already feeling awkward that they're the only one that isn't either pregnant or has children. And then someone will say to them something really insensitive, like, "Oh, so when are you having children?" Not even realizing what an insensitive thing this is. And I think for a lot of people, this is the everyday reality because our society is so geared up towards the idea that everyone has children and that's just what you do, that the world can be constantly pushing your buttons. And there's also a real culture of secrecy and shame around fertility still. It's still a very taboo subject. And this just increases the feeling of isolation and the feeling of anxiety. So it's my real big kind of aim to kind of get these issues out into the open for several reasons, because not only is that no way to live, but also the effects that this actually has on your fertility, the feelings of anxiety and the stress in an already stressful situation can really compound the issue. So I've been working with couples struggling with fertility for around 10, 12 years now. And I've also got a background in neuroscience. And one of the things that I see that is commonly overlooked by many fertility professionals is the effect of stress on the body. And many doctors will even acknowledge that for many couples, stress is having a big effect on their fertility. But they won't know how to address this. They might just say, like, "Oh, just go and relax." And if you've been on the receiving end of advice like that, you know how useless that advice is. The worst thing to say to someone who's stressed or anxious is just relax. If it was that simple, you'd be doing it already. But there's a whole biology behind how your stress hormones can affect your fertility. And there's ways that you can use that actually can get your stress hormones working, your hormones working for you rather than against you. And there's some information on this page about this. And there's also a test you can take, a quiz you can take, that gives you an idea of if this might be the case for you. Because I certainly wouldn't say that for everyone your stress is affecting your fertility. For other people, there are other factors to consider. But it's certainly a very commonly overlooked issue, and one that I'm very passionate about raising awareness about. So have a read of this page. I really recommend taking the test. If you've got any questions, send me an email. And I look forward to hearing from you.